right now.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Outside the Box Score. With me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse, right here on the Score 1260. Just want to let everyone know that we are not part of the Infinity Sports Network, so this show isn't ending.
Come on!
I might get in some trouble for that, but it's okay.
Marky, and hear me out. You haven't even introduced me yet, but I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good.
Yep.
Maybe it's the John Cena merch. Maybe it's whatever. Who knows? Let's strike while the iron's hot. This thing's tanking. We're in it. Jim, 5 days a week. Well, who says no? Morning drive.
I think a lot of people would say no to us being 5 days a week morning drive.
I mean, this place is on fire. A couple of idiots can't take the morning over. I'm hot, baby. 27-year-olds in radio. This is the prime of our career.
This is the prime of our career. 26 and 27 years old doing local AM sports radio.
Yes.
This is it. I don't know if it can get much better than this.
Doesn't get any better.
But 5 days a week makes it better.
Bang.
So the powers that be, Jim says 7 days. He wants the whole week.
Boom.
All right. How about this?
6
to call it 6 to 9. Let's do 3 hours.
Sure,
Screw
I
it.
could get off work for I could do that.
6 to 9, 5 days a week.
Fully committed.
Then we do evening drive Saturday and Sunday.
Oh no, Sunday.
Or actually, not Sunday. We'll keep it to 6 days. So
7 days a week.
Well, that's what Jim wants.
Jim's smoking rock. Not 7 days a week.
But Saturdays, or how about this? I can get in here. We just go live whenever we want on Saturdays.
Boom.
Bang.
You got to know.
You
gotta
want
listen all day.
You want 11 to 12? Maybe we'll get 11 to 12.
We'll give you a tweet 10 minutes before we go live.
You want during an SU game? Just us talking. There's a TV in here that doesn't work.
At 12:43 on Saturday.
Yeah.
You better be ready.
I think that's the future of this show. I think we take it to just whenever we want to show up.
Yep. And I think that's gonna fly.
I think my bosses would be thrilled if I just showed up here whenever I felt like it and went live.
I mean, I
took off the nationally syndicated programming and just did it myself.
Nationally syndicated what? It's gone, Mark. I mean, as an employee myself, I feel pretty confident saying that I think we're ready for this.
I think we are. This was our minor leagues.
Yes. This was the stepping stone.
This was the development period.
The 5-year stepping stone. Everyone knows it. That's how it works. You do 5 years, minimum wage, 1 hour a week to get the stone.
Show's been on for 2 years.
What?
About to be 3.
I feel like this has been going on for a decade.
No, it's 3 in February.
It's 3 too much. 3 years is the stepping stone. Now we're up. Maybe 17 an hour. Let's start talking.
For me, it's 5 years. I've been on this station for 5 years.
Yeah, see, this is the stepping stone. And me, I like to think I lived through you. We've been hired together for a long time.
Yeah.
This is where
as a fellow employee of this station.
He's got to sell it. They don't know. I'm going to walk in. I think I'd love to just meet the boss one time and be like, yeah, Josh, you remember Josh? I'm like, do we pay Josh? I'm like, yeah, come on. Dave or whatever your name. Come on.
No, Dave is not the boss. Dave is the head engineer.
He's my boss. We go through different channels.
Josh this entire time has just been the worst producer / tech that radio has ever seen. He doesn't even operate the board.
I just see the lights flashing. I don't know what's happening. I anytime I do anything is when I wear a headphone and I just go, it's too loud.
Yeah.
Can we turn it down? I don't want to do it.
Which does suck because we like wildly different headphone volumes.
Yeah, I mean, you got a problem. I think you got to get checked out. They're very loud.
This is such inside baseball talk here. What I don't think a lot of people realize is it is really hard to talk into a micro. For me, it's obviously different for you because you never wear headphones.
Yeah.
It is very hard for me to talk into a microphone and not get playback.
You want to hear your voice.
Yes, I'm an egomaniac.
Yeah,
Everyone, you have to be an egomaniac to work in broadcasting.
Yeah.
You have to like the sound of your own voice, but that's beside the point. It's strictly for like right now, I can tell you I don't know where it's coming from, and it's bugging the hell out of me.
Mm.
There's a buzz.
Oh boy.
And it might just be my headphones.
I get no buzz.
Well,
If I start hearing a buzz, let's stop the show. I start hearing a buzz.
And so, like right now in my headphones, I hear a light buzz. And maybe Jim or anyone in chat can tell me if that's actually going through air, because I'm not sure if it is. But it is killing me. And all I want to do right now is figure out exactly where it's coming from.
Well, speaking about the ego thing, when you were saying that some random guy you were talking to was like, I listen to the show, I so bad would be like, what was his favorite part? Did he say who he liked more?
He did. He was very complimentary of you.
Oh,
I recently, a guy I know recently figured out that he listened to me on radio, and I was telling Josh the story beforehand, and he sort of didn't put 2 and 2 together because I never mentioned to him that I did this radio show, and he never put 2 and 2 together that he was listening to me, who he also knows me from my other job.
Right.
And but he was very complimentary of you. He was like your co-host there. He's very funny. He's great.
It's good.
And he goes, how'd you hook up with him? I was like, we've been doing this since college. We had a radio show together at Oswego.
Yeah, you can't make this. Powers to be. You can't get this on morning drive anymore with these sissy boys running around doing their morning drive. Not like us men. I'm getting a manicure after this.
This company, strictly this building we're in, has 2 very successful morning drive shows. The number one in the area.
Yeah.
And Marty and Shannon, who do a great job on 95X.
Yeah, I got a big rumor about the big one. No, I'm kidding. I'm starting. Well, no, number one for now. No, this is great. When you tell people you're on the radio show, they ask questions. It's all good. They love you. When I tell people, they go, "Are you still doing that podcast?" And I go, "That's great."
Oh, I get
so many people.
I get that. That's why I sort of stopped telling people I know about it.
Yeah.
Because they all think it's a podcast.
The only positive is, and you're absolutely right. When I tell them, I go, "No, it's a real thing. It's on Cumulus." They go, "Oh, Ted and Amy are on Cumulus." You go, "Yes, Ted and Amy, right next to him, right?"
Yep.
Do you know them? Can I? They're so nice, aren't they? I imagine they're nice. Are they nice? I go, I've never met them. I don't know them. They could be mean. I'm sure they're great. I don't know. And they're like, well,
no, they're great people. They're very nice.
Sure. Oh yeah, because we're gonna be morning drive with them. They're the best.
No,
they're the best people.
That's not even not even being a company man. They're just very nice people.
Mark has that opinion because he's met them. Me, as a company man, they're great.
Yeah.
Truly the tops.
As a company man.
I don't even work here.
You don't work here.
Woo.
Anyway, after that unexpected tangent, welcome to another edition of Outside the Box. Or Josh Boheim is clearly here. Last week you were not here. You were in Washington D.C. He's got the hoodie on right now. Saw John Cena's final match.
Yep.
As the wrestling guy on this show, go for it.
There's been a lot of takes.
There have been a lot of takes. A lot of people don't like how that match ended.
A lot of people have been mad. I'll tell you a couple things. I think now there's too much. I don't know if it's like a Marvel thing or what it is, where you have to make the fans happy, right?
Yep.
Like too much of that, and you see it normally. Obviously the WrestleMania is the biggest show of the year.
Yeah, of course.
WrestleMania is classic for the big guys always go over.
Yeah.
The faces, right? The good guys always win on WrestleMania for the most part because that's the thing. It's WrestleMania,
right?
It's a Marvel movie. It's like in Infinity Wars when they die and you're like, Jesus,
yeah,
Thanos won, and that was the big swap. But in every other one, Captain America doesn't die; he kills the red guy,
the Red Skull,
Skull. Yeah. Iron Man didn't just explode.
Yeah. He
kills him. So that's what it is. So I think people expect this too much. They don't understand that John Cena is not Sting. He's not Triple H. He's not these other guys who go out winning, because that's just not him. He's, for better or worse, a freak in the best part of it to me, in that it is traditional. It's how he wanted to go out. If you've listened to him on podcasts over the last 2 weeks when he's been promoting this, or even his last appearance he did on Cody Rhodes a day and a half after his final match, that came out the other day. I listened to that. He's like, it couldn't have gone better. He's like, this is why I say I'm done. I'm not wrestling anymore, because this is exactly how I wanted to go out. I went out on my terms. It's beautiful. Like, he loves it. His smile at the end is exactly what I've been telling people for weeks now. It's fantastic. It's like he acknowledged it was over. He couldn't keep doing it. He couldn't keep getting up. He kept trying and fighting. The match itself is fantastic. He gave it his best shot.
I have to go back and actually watch the match because I didn't watch.
You should. There are times the hate that the match gets is that, you know,
it was
first
Gunther, right?
Gunther, yes, who, for better or worse, is kind of boring.
Yeah.
In a traditional sense, like all of his moveset is like clothesline, chop.
And he's just the big Eastern European guy. Like,
yes,
he was
in a different era,
the perfect villain for 20 years.
In a different era, he's named Adolf.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, 100%.
Absolutely.
So he does a chop, a power bomb, a sleeper hold is his big thing. And like every once in a while, when he's feeling a little risky, he'll do a 5-star frog splash. That's his thing. Crazy. Like, that's just his thing. Cena also, for a long time, had the same 5 moves.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the perfect thing, but there's like, you know, certain times where it can feel slow, where like he gets or he gets clotheslined, and then Gunther's like, "I kill him. He's done. He's done."
Yeah.
No, but he gets back up, and he's down, but he gets back up. The crowd at some point, Mark, and now this is outside of the match, whatever. The crowd started chanting, "Don't give up. Don't give up." 19,000 people chanting, "Don't give up."
That's kind of beautiful.
In a scripted match.
Yeah.
We all know it's I mean, you know, outside of the children there.
Yeah, but
right?
everyone
10,000
knows
people,
it's scripted.
Even not a lot of kids at this one, to be honest with you. Like, not as many. 15,000 people there knew that this was a predetermined outcome, and they started chanting, "Don't give up." Amazing.
Yeah,
it was
that's
an
great.
amazing time. It was so loud, the echo of the cheers, it made you feel like you were off. Like, you'd be chanting "Let's go Cena" as you heard, like, you're on Let's, you hear Cena, and you're like, you're thinking you're off, but it's just the reverb in the room. It was crazy. One of the most insane atmospheres I've ever been around. And I thought it was great. And I saw it that night too, the smile on his face as he goes out. Sure, would winning have been like fine? Would have been good? Maybe, I guess, but like, that's just not him. Especially that's not him in the last 10 years. The character of John Cena has evolved. There was a climax. For a long time early in his career, he was burying talent.
Yeah.
That was his thing. People gave him a hard knock for it. When he came back in 2016, he began putting over young guys.
Yeah.
He wanted to do that. He saw the next generation. It'd make no sense for him to then bury a young guy.
And then the heel turn at the end.
The heel turn's the toughest part about the whole retirement tour, because I think it did kind of suck, but I don't blame him. And he did the best with what he could.
I wouldn't even call myself a casual wrestling fan.
Yeah.
As someone who watches WrestleMania and the Royal Rumble, and that's about it.
Yeah.
And by the way, every time I watch those, I'm like, I need to watch more wrestling because I do think it's very fun, and I think it's a really cool spectacle. It is, for sure. It is the pinnacle of sports entertainment, where
it's carny stuff, man.
Yeah, it is, and I think it's very cool. But it got me, who watches 2 events a year, to be like I remember asking you, like, "Oh my God, John Cena turned heel!" Like, that was a big deal, even for someone like me who never watched it growing up.
Yeah,
but obviously, you know, knew John Cena. He was the biggest star in wrestling when we were kids, and so was aware of him and knew that that was something that never would happen. Like, it seemed like it was impossible for John Cena to ever be the heel.
Sure.
And so that's why I respect the hell out of it. Is it was such a power move by Triple H and the whole creative team to be like, let's take this guy that he's done the most Make-A-Wish visits ever.
Yep.
He is the golden boy of wrestling.
Yep. Let's just do it.
What if we just make him a jerk? Like,
Yeah.
and I loved it. I thought it was great.
It is something special when you think about, like, I was there for the heel turn and his final match. Out of his retirement tour, his last year, I don't know a better day to be there than those two, outside of maybe WrestleMania when he wins his 17th championship as the heel. But even that was the Travis Scott thing. It was probably the worst match of the night.
Yeah.
It is what it is. His best match, I think, was definitely Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. Like, that may have been better. But even then, like, the feeling, like, I don't know, just seeing him turn heel in person, what? Crazy moment.
Oh, yeah,
and then,
you
of
were
course,
there
his final
for that,
match.
right?
Yes, I was there for both of, like, what I think are his, and again, very biased, but, like, his biggest moments in his final go. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just the craziest thing. And, like, even as I tell people, like, she's kind of giving me the rise of, like, oh, he was a John Cena's thing. Everyone knows John Cena. Like you said.
He's one of the
of
biggest stars in the world.
Right. It used to be The Rock. Like, I feel like 10 years ago, it'd be like, I'm a wrestling fan. Like, oh, The Rock? The Rock does that?
I think 5 years ago it was The Rock. I think this is a recent turn because John Cena, he essentially surpassed The Rock in the opinion of most people because he's quite simply just a better actor.
And a better person, maybe?
Better person,
Yep.
better actor. The Rock had those years where he was doing big movies, but they weren't great.
No.
And then John Cena comes around and he's in the Suicide Squad, which didn't do great in theaters, but he's really good in, and people love his character of Peacemaker so much that he gets 2 seasons of a hit television show.
Now, let's be clear, too, to John Cena, because I remember The Rock's first stuff, too, Walking Tall. Conan, or
early on.
Yeah.
Early on,
Scorpion King.
But Walking Tall is great.
I liked Walking Tall. There's another one that was like kind of Walking Tall, but wasn't. It was literally like the same thing. I'm struggling to remember.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing with The Rock is he always plays the same role.
Yeah. Well, what about but hear me out with John Cena, because he's talked about this a lot lately too, where he's like, people are like, so you're going full acting now, and he's like, guys, I started acting in like 2010. He did The Marine.
Yep.
He did 12 rounds.
The Marine is atrocious.
The Marine's
awful.
By the way, 12 rounds. It's
Fun
not
movie.
A bad thriller.
Yeah,
I actually really liked 12 rounds.
12 rounds is solid.
But he hates it, and it was a flop, whatever. And
because that was part of it was a WWE production, right? Yeah. Like The Marine.
Right. So he did all these ones for Vince, and like there's a part where he said it. He was like, I talked to my agent, and he was like, so I'm just like, movies are done, right? And he's like, yeah, we're gonna take roles we can for now, but it's out. Like, you're not starring in movies. Like, this was a flop. And so he just thought it was like over until whatever. But then he got little roles in, like, can I say Blockers?
It's called Blockers.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. But Blockers, and
which he is fantastic in, by the way. He's so funny in that movie.
Blockers. What's the other one where Tina Fey and Amy Poehler?
And
he's like a drug dealer.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on.
I forget that, but he just took like these little roles. Trainwreck, he was in.
Trainwreck, yep.
All these little things, and then, like you said, they start giving him more chances. Now he's the greatest. If I heard John Cena now, just without knowing him, and I heard him talk the way he does on most podcasts, I would probably hate him. Just because even like they're talking about, during his last international tour when he did the thing in China, and he said basically like that Taiwan is a place, and like he got a lot of hate for whatever because he was speaking in Chinese and said like Taiwan is Chinese or is China.
Yeah,
whole thing.
Yep.
Don't have an opinion on it, whatever. But he was like, he did this on Rogan, and Rogan was like, somebody gave it to you wrong, man. That's on them. Stupid question. He's like, no, like, I did it. It's on me. No matter what anyone else said, like, I made the mistake. And he owns it, and he's like, he just feels like a guy who'd meditate. And like, normally things I'd be like, this guy, I hate him. Who cares? He's so spiritual. But I love him. I truly love John Cena. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a great personality. That's what it boils down to, is he's just a great personality. Whatever personality he needs to play,
watch him on.
He can do it, but then his own personality, he's very genuine.
Yes.
And that's something that I really appreciate. In an era of where a lot of celebrities are not genuine, are very, like, it seems like everything is scripted.
Yeah.
He's a guy that's like, no, this is me. This is what you're getting. And I do respect that.
I mean, watch him on Rogan. I know we got to take a break here in a minute, but watch him on Rogan versus on this Chris Van Vliet guy. He has a podcast. It's a big wrestling podcast versus like him and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
It's 3 different people on some level, all saying the same things in different ways. And like, on Rogan, he's cussing. He's saying words that like, you're like, holy crap.
I saw clips of him on Rogan.
John Cena just dropped an F-bomb?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? But like, he's still in that language. Like he's hanging with the guys in that field. But he, at the same time, he goes, no, it's me. Like he's not afraid. He's truly still an alpha, obviously. Like, he's like, no, I messed up. Yeah. This is on me. Like, I don't know, man. He's the goat. He's the goat.
Yeah.
He's the goat. I love
him. Is he your favorite wrestler?
Of all time.
Yeah, that's
not
what I
gonna
thought.
Change.
Yeah. All right, we do have to take a break. We'll come back and we'll talk about more sports. SU basketball plays today at 4:00.
Christmas Day game. We can do anything, baby.
Yeah, exactly. This is the Christmas show. Happy holidays to all of you out there.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to any Christians out there. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate at this time of year. We hope you have a great holiday. We've got more to come here on Outside the Box Score.
Central New York Mattress Express's New Year's sale is on. We are upstate New York's largest specialty bedding.
Jim says Andre the Giant was pretty good. Bob Backlund.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know Backlund. Give you a couple back shots. Come on.
Woo! It's the Christmas show. We're drinking.
We're having back shots.
Josh and I do have a couple of beverages here. Shout out Prison City Brewing Company. Their delicious Mass Riot IPA.
Oh, boy.
What?
My uncle's cat died.
Ooh. That's no good.
They had him as twins with him and another one. The twin died years ago.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was still kicking.
Jim said not Myers Creek. LOL.
Myers Creek is dead, Jim.
I'm allowed to drink other IPAs. Now.
But also, we don't even get... Yeah, Myers Creek's dead, yeah? But we like Myers Creek.
Yeah, I still like Myers Creek. I still think they make great beer. I drank their beer recently.
Yeah.
But
the
good. Gas station I stopped at to pick up this 4-pack didn't have Myers Creek. So I will shout out Prison City Brewing Company out in Auburn, New York. Hey, Pat's here.
What's going on, Pat?
Jim said in the chat earlier, he's like, funny how Pat hasn't been here since his appearance on the show, which was true.
He was ousted?
Yeah. He's home with his mother.
Nice.
Pat, how long are you home? When are we getting drinks? I did also miss a week. Oh, you'll be home tomorrow. Okay.
Oh.
So he was on the phone with his mom.
In the city.
Tommy's coming to get him today. Why do you have your brother pick you up?
Driving into the city to get him?
Yeah.
And then he takes a train home?
Well, I'm assuming he'll take a train to like Jersey
Albany,
or something,
yeah.
And then Tommy will get him from there. Ready for another one?
No.
Okay.
I'm driving back to Rochester after this. I'm probably...
No, that's true.
Take the brunt.
Oh, he wanted to hit the town.
Oh, Tommy Burke.
Oh, we got a foamer.
Oh, boy.
And we're back. Outside the Box Score with me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse, right here on the Score 1260. Josh Boheim in studio, as always.
Back. Never miss a week.
He's never missed
Best
a week of this show.
Ability is availability. Bang. That just happened.
Syracuse basketball playing today at 4:00. Taking on Northeastern, part of their quote-unquote cupcake part of the schedule that I talked to James Zuba about last week. We were like, all right, it started with St. Joe's, then we got Hofstra, and who did we just play?
We get Youngstown State coming to town soon?
Yeah, so it was St. Joe's.
Yep.
SU wins 71-63. They only win by 8.
Yep.
Hurts the net.
Tough.
They play Hofstra at home. A week ago today, after this show, when I was talking about how, this is a game that, you go out there, you win by 15, 20 points, all this stuff. I was talking to Zuba about it. They lose 70-69. Then they play Mercyhurst, of which they
were at that game.
We almost went to that game.
What?
We had tickets and a parking pass to that game and never made it.
And the car wouldn't start.
Yeah. And they're this huge favorite against Mercyhurst.
Don't cover.
They win by 14, but they don't cover. And now we've got Northeastern laying 16.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I don't think they cover.
I don't know why this team. I don't know, man. You lose to Hofstra, you kind of just lose me. It's going to take a big win, not just crushing a Northeastern or a Mercyhurst to bring me back. It's literally going to take knocking off a big ACC opponent in a month.
Here's the thing. They play Clemson on New Year's Eve.
Okay, that could kind of get me back, I guess.
Win your first conference game, and
I'll pay attention again.
I'm back in terms of okay, maybe this team is something.
I'll know when they're playing. Because today, Jim even go, is there a game today? Yeah, I'll know when they're playing.
Yeah. And so there is a game today, 4:00. Please, for the love of God, cover. That's all I'm asking. It's 16, win by 17. I don't care if it's a big cover. At this point, I'm officially out.
You're out
on Autry.
I love to hear that. Now
I'm officially out on Autry.
Devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
Donnie Freeman's been out. It's one guy, but he's by far your best player. Yes,
I wouldn't say by far. I do think he is our best player.
Maybe not by far, but yeah,
he's a really good player. That
I'm not saying you should lose to Hofstra without him.
Exactly,
but I'm just I get it to an extent.
The best ability is availability, Josh. He missed half of last year. He's been day-to-day, game-time decision.
Again.
For 2 weeks.
Same foot, right?
No, other foot.
That's nice.
Is
the portal calling this year? When does that rumor start? After the holidays?
I mean, that's why we all thought he was sitting out last year. Okay, he's done. I don't know. He seems committed because he understands what I think a lot of Syracuse fans understand is his ceiling.
Yeah.
His absolute ceiling is, in my opinion, a first-round pick in the NBA draft.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's got that in him. We haven't seen enough of that. We've seen some of it. We've seen glimpses of a guy that could maybe even be a lottery pick.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he understands that that's his ceiling and that he hasn't reached that enough yet.
Right.
So that's why I think he could stay. But also because of how the NBA thinks, his draft stock falls every year strictly because he gets 1 year older.
Yeah. And he's not playing.
And he's not playing, but even if he was fully healthy and it was just, okay, last year we got 5 games where it's that's a lottery pick. This year we got 6 or 7 games where that's a lottery pick. And he decides to stay, he still falls just because he'll be a junior.
Right. Yeah, I didn't mean he's not playing so that helps him. I meant it probably hurts him.
Yeah.
That he's just injured, too, throughout his time there.
And I do really like Freeman.
Yeah.
I really wish he could stay healthy because I do think we are a different team with him on the floor. He was playing much better defense this year than he was last year. There's a noticeable drop-off without him on the court.
I mean, the whole defensive unit looks a lot better with him on the court.
Yeah, and the whole defensive unit still looks good.
Sure.
I still think we have a pretty good defense.
Compared to last year.
Yeah, compared to last year. But we're still top 50 in the country.
Yeah.
But Jim said, what did Chris McCullough play 9 games before getting drafted? Yeah, which was ridiculous. Chris McCullough was never that good. I maintain that was a ridiculous draft pick by the Nets.
One of these things too that I think is like obviously the biggest struggle for this team, and everybody knows it. But it's how many times can you bring up the free throws? But people who say the thing about the free throws things that I'm over, especially, is when people are like, "Oh, are they not practicing that?" It's like, do you think, like, we can be out on red all we want? Do you think they're not practicing freaking free throws?
No, they are.
You know what I mean? Like, and how much can you teach a kid? You get a routine. That's the best you can do. Like, you just have to keep doing it. Something has to happen with it.
There's a difference between practice and proper practice.
Sure.
I think they're practicing it. I think their method needs to be better. And I said this on the show last week. I know he's getting his jersey honored by Syracuse this year. Jimmy Lee played for those teams in the 70s. Literally wrote the book on free throw shooting. And I'm not kidding. Wrote an extensive book strictly on free throw shooting. Shot 90+% from the free throw line in college and in his NBA career with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He still lives in Syracuse. I've met him. I shouldn't even say I've met him. I know him. He is a great guy. Bring him in.
Oh, yeah.
And just say, hey, Jim.
What can we be doing?
Like, can you help us out here?
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact he is, 65 plus, 70 plus.
Yeah. You can go 8 of 10.
I know for a fact he could go 8 of 10. I'm saying maybe 9 of 10 from the free throw line. He's still in really good shape. He's an avid golfer. He's still a very good athlete. He's a good golfer, too.
Yeah.
And he's in great shape. Bring him in and be like, guys, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And I asked him last year.
Yeah.
They've never called him.
No, I got on the other side of things, just talking about guys, who used to play ball back in the day.
Yeah.
I know a guy in Rochester when I was working at the pizza shop. He'd come in once a week. Mr. Dunn. Mr. Dunn played ball at Providence. Mr. Dunn now, he's like almost a 7-footer. He's massive. Mr. Dunn had told us stories about, Big East ball. He's like, Clyde Drexler's nutsack used to be on my neck. Like, he was like, I was getting owned. Like, it didn't matter. He played, but, whatever.
Yeah.
And so he's having a fun time with it. And so I started talking smack when Mr. Dunn's not around, because that's what I do. I'm like, one-on-one, I could put up a couple on Mr. Dunn. They're like, dude, he is 7 feet tall.
Yeah,
There's no way.
Can.
I'm like, he's 60-something years old.
No.
I could pound him. Now, again, he still runs basketball camps.
Yeah.
He's still this and that. Well, of course, they're not just going to let that slide. So they tell Mr. Dunn. And now it's a weekly thing. Whenever he'd come in, he still goes, where's that fat boy? Where's that fat boy talking smack? And I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. What's up, Mr. Dunn? It's like, put up a couple. I'm like, oh, gosh. I'm sorry.
Pat said, by the way, he goes, Jimmy Lee is the most no-brainer Bellevue member. He's actually not a member anymore. He was a member of Bellevue and Tuscarora. He went just full-on Tusky now. So, but still a great guy. It really, him and his brother Timmy was a member there too. Such a great family. I know his nephew.
Timmy and Jimmy?
Yeah, Timmy and Jimmy. Great family. But yeah, just call up Jimmy Lee, who, like I said, literally wrote the book.
Little late
on free throw shooting, but
his mom was Kimmy, right?
Yes.
No?
We do have to take another timeout because we went so over on the first break. So we'll be back in a few minutes on Outside the Box Score.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're
Dimmy.
I'm already just going to combine the last breaks.
Yeah, you get ahead of that.
Yeah. We're having a good time.
This will be my annual call while we're off the air, I guess. If you haven't watched it, if you're at home thinking, maybe watch a Christmas movie tonight, what can I do? Well, Home Alone's great, right? And you're thinking to yourself that the Home Alone movie is a great movie. Or maybe the second one even you prefer. Think about watching the third one. And I'll tell you this. First off, you've got teenage Scarlett Johansson.
Yep.
I think legal.
No.
Okay,
No.
then you don't have. That's not a sell.
No.
You can't like it.
I think she was like 15.
Okay, you could only like it when I watched it 10 years ago. You can't like it now. You're all perverts. So you had that if you're into that still. Who knows? And then there's a young boy. It's not Macaulay Culkin. I don't know about this kid, but maybe he didn't grow up to do heroin. So that may be a
Macaulay
plus.
Culkin's doing a lot better.
Nowadays.
He's married to Brenda Song.
Good for him. Yeah, she's still looking toy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Home Alone 3 really raises the stakes. The first one, the Wet Bandits are probably the dumbest, robbers of all time. Not in Home Alone 3. They are North Korean terrorists, okay? And this is not a joke.
It's not.
I know you're thinking.
They're going after
A
nuclear
chip that has been emplaced in this young man's RCXD car. Remote control little car. So just give it a goog. Maybe give it a watch. I believe Paramount, maybe?
I don't know
HBO?
where it is. I've seen it once. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
I think it is the best installment in the Home Alone franchise.
I know
It's fantastic.
it might be your most out there take.
It's wild. I mean, just think about it, though.
Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are classics.
It's really funny for them to be like, yeah, let's do like a dumb, they're just invading this. And it goes from like stupid little this and that to literally there are guns aimed at children from North Korean terrorists who, by the way, are white people. They're just a group of 4 white, maybe European whites, but mostly American in Chicago.
That movie has one of my favorite 90s tropes as we're about to come back. The woman whose job is to impress Asian businessmen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we're back outside the box score with me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse, right here on the score 1260. Josh, did you know there's an NFL game tonight?
There's 2 of them, Mark.
There's 2 games tonight?
Yeah, the Eagles Commanders and the there's another one.
It's Packers Bears.
Yes, that's why.
Because Jim said in the chat, is Josh aware that Packers versus Bears are tonight?
Yeah. You didn't know?
I honestly was not aware that there were NFL games tonight.
The Eagles
Yeah,
play
my
tonight.
favorite team plays tonight, and I
For the
didn't know
division?
that. Yeah.
You can seal up the division right now, tonight.
So here, I said this last week. Here are my thoughts.
Hit me.
I hate the NFL on Saturdays. I know they've been doing it for a long time. I understand. I hate it.
I'm not like one way or the other. I don't care about it. It's fine, I guess. But it is weird to just be like, oh, yeah, I guess there's
They
football.
take too many days.
See, I don't think they can take enough.
At this point, Pat says, I just don't like it the same day as playoff games. I also think that's ridiculous.
See, I'm not a college guy, so I don't care.
Well,
this is actually nice for me.
Yeah, you're not a college football guy. I am a college football guy.
Yeah.
There's too much of it.
Well,
I've had this take for years. People call me insane.
Yeah.
I understand. You have to remember, football is my 4th favorite professional sport.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
plain and simple. I prefer baseball, golf, and basketball to the NFL. So I just think there's too much of it.
I politely disagree, and I will say that the playoff is a funny thing because like last night there's nothing going on, so I had it on the background.
Yeah,
like I watched maybe 60% of that game.
Yeah, I
night.
watched a bit of that game.
And it was nice. It was fun. Whatever.
Hey, I say good game, great game. I mean, unreal comeback by Bama.
Yeah, I was on Boomer Sooner, so it was a fine game. It was fine. First time a road team's ever won in the first round of the playoffs. By the way, yeah. So at any event, that was fine last night, but I don't really watch any of the games.
It's been 1 year.
No, that they've been doing it like that.
Yeah, it's only been 1 year.
Oh, of that way. Yeah.
So
5 times or fifth time. Fifth game.
Yeah.
Fun trends, man. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's not like a big thing. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I don't really watch these games. I just love when the selection show comes out so I can parade on Notre Dame. I know Pat's in the
Yep.
chat now, so he'll
Yep.
laugh at that. Just laugh at them for thinking they're owed anything, and then move on, and then realize that I'm never actually going to watch it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like I spend about an hour going, ha, because Adam's a Notre Dame guy too. So he's
Adam's
going,
a Notre Dame fan?
listen to this. If you've
Wait,
ever
no, he's a Syracuse fan.
this is what he's understanding. Adam has 4 college football teams that he roots for as if they're all the same. They make no sense. If you can guess which, I've given you 2.
Yeah,
if you can guess
Notre
the other
Dame,
2,
Syracuse,
they're juggernauts.
Oregon.
No, but you're thinking in the right well. It's a different Big Ten team. Who's a juggernaut?
It's not Ohio State, is it?
It's the other one.
Michigan.
And then an SEC juggernaut. The number 1 school in the SEC right now.
Why am I? Who's the number?
It's Alabama's biggest win. It's the only reason they're in the playoff. They won on the road in this place.
A&M?
No, literally the number 1. Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. Yeah, duh.
It's crazy. Georgia, Michigan, Notre Dame, Syracuse. Loves them all the same.
That's absurd.
It's the dumbest fan take of all time.
I understand. I'm weird because I have 2 college teams that I root for equally.
Hey, you get a Syracuse homer.
Yeah, but it's Syracuse and Oregon because when I was 13, I gave up on Syracuse football because they were absurd.
Yeah.
So bad. And Marcus Mariota was the quarterback at Oregon. So
I'll give you 2 if
Yeah.
you like a homeschool.
but at the same time, I don't root for those the same. Like,
No, he will root. Like every week, he's basically doing a teaser with all 3 of those teams.
that's insane.
He loves them all. It's silly, but so that's why it's fun still to be like, Notre Dame sucks. They're the worst. Why would they have gotten in? They're stupid. And then it comes out that they're like guaranteed a spot. Did we already do this, by the way?
No, we
were out, right?
Yeah, we haven't talked about this. I personally, and I am no Notre Dame defender.
Yeah.
I do think they kind of got screwed.
I will say this, and you know me, I love a big juggernaut. I love the
Yeah.
system. I tend to be an owner's guy in
Yep.
most cases.
Yep.
You're not above anybody. You're not. Literally, give Notre Dame make them their own conference. They can get all their games through the NBC still. They play ACC. I know what everyone says. They play ACC. So join a conference. Join a conference. And I would do the exact opposite of what they did. Give them their own playoff schedule. Those 6 teams that are all going to miss or whatever, Notre Dame's the 1 seed every year in the Notre Dame thing that's only on NBC. Have them do their own special playoff that they can get their own special stupid trophy. Or join a conference. It's literally one or the other. I don't care. I just think it's a little out there and now they're guaranteed it. You know, they said if they get top 12.
I also think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here's the thing is, and Jim said they weren't screwed, just were rated too highly from the start. And I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that one bit. They shouldn't have been 11 in the playoff ranking.
Sure. Yes.
But they were.
Right. How do they drop?
How do they go from still when the last rankings came out being number 11 to not being in the 12-team playoff? Like, that's why I think they got screwed. And you can disagree with the number 11 ranking, which I do as well, but they were there and they were left out. So I think that's dumb.
Well, it's like one of those things too, where it's like, so conference tourney week hurts people and helps people at the same time. Like it should just either not matter or it does. Like in a case of like, Alabama loses again, 3rd loss, but it was to Georgia. So it's fine. It didn't matter. They were going to lose 3 losses. Okay. BYU loses again to Texas Tech.
Yep.
They're out.
Yep.
Their only 2 losses were to the number 3 team in the nation.
Were to Texas Tech. I personally, I thought BYU should have been in.
So did I. And they didn't even get to, by the way, if you're really complaining about a team, Notre Dame got the sad story the entire selection show. It was all the poor Irish.
Yeah.
BYU was forgotten. Nobody remembered that.
No one cared about BYU.
I mean, they were a win and they're in the day before. They lose and they're completely gone.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, BYU got screwed too. And
so,
Pat said less than half the teams in the playoff even played in a conference championship, which is true.
Sure.
because he's saying that Notre Dame joining a conference doesn't matter. And I'm not even one to say join a conference, because if I'm leadership at Notre Dame, there is zero chance I would join a conference.
Why?
Because they have the best deal in broadcasting.
Right. You keep the deal. It'll be fine.
But you can't keep the deal and join a conference. You say they join the ACC, which they wouldn't, but say they join the ACC.
They get the ESPN hook up with the ACC network and the CW.
Yes.
Yeah.
They can't keep the deal. So the reason, maybe not the main reason, but one of the reasons that they stay independent is because they have a deal that every time it gets renewed, I think, why does NBC do this? Really, like, it is such a great deal for the school, and such a, I don't want to say risk, because it's not a risk. It's Notre Dame. People watch every week.
Yeah.
They have the biggest fan base in college football.
Right.
But every time they renew the deal, I'm like, what is NBC doing?
I guess in my mind, it's just like, play the game, or don't get upset when people play the game without you, is kind of my idea. You know what I mean?
I do love the fact that the two teams that Notre Dame lost to are playing each other in the playoff.
Yeah. Well, when people are like, they literally lost to Miami. I'm like, that was 3 months ago. Like, I get it. I understand. And I don't really care.
It was the
it's
first
just
game of the year.
Like I said, I have fun complaining about this, going back and forth. I'm not going to watch, like, a third of the games.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Don't like college
It's very
football.
funny just to kind of troll people. But on some level, I am like, well, yeah, it is kind of stupid to be mad about something when you're hardly even in it. You're like an FCS school. You might as well be North Dakota State University. It doesn't matter. You just play a really tough schedule. It doesn't matter. Like, Notre Dame isn't a real school in my mind.
Yeah.
They don't play. They're not doing anything. Because they schedule Miami once a year?
No,
in August?
You're really making Pat mad now.
What's the deal? It's like they're a baby school. I don't understand.
He said, Pat's in the chat, he goes, they lost by 1 score to 2 playoff teams with a freshman QB to start the year. All right, Josh, what are you even talking about?
I mean, they had the third runner-up in the Heisman Trophy. They should have maybe been considered for the playoff.
Also, we didn't talk about the Heisman. Quickly, before we have to take a break.
Yes.
Congrats to Fernando Mendoza.
But
very cool that an Indiana quarterback won the Heisman.
Truly, yes.
What Curt Cignetti is doing at Indiana will be studied by coaches for years to come.
Mm-hmm.
He's incredible. I don't know if there's a better coach in football right now than Curt Cignetti.
Yeah.
And I mean that. And Fernando Mendoza had a great year.
Yeah.
No quarterback this year.
Diego Pavia
had a great year.
Oh.
No quarterback this year, in my opinion, deserved the Heisman over Jeremiah Love.
Oh, the running back. Yeah, I mean, running backs just don't get Heismans. If Genti didn't win last year, I don't want any running back to ever win it again. It should never be a running back award. They should get their own award.
This is in my opinion, such a weak class of Heisman finalists outside of Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love is incredible.
Sure.
He's really good. But like you said, if Genti didn't win last year, he was never going to win this year.
Right.
And
well, I think the dumb thing is that the committee, most of those guys are probably also voting for the Heisman. So can you vote for the number one, the quarterback on the number one team in the country, or running back on a team that didn't make the playoff?
Yeah. But
again, to me and you,
that doesn't matter.
Pat, Jeremiah Love is crazy good.
Yeah.
I thought he should have won the Heisman too.
Yeah.
They're just the anti-running back in everything. I mean, Saquon last year, we talked about it. Josh Allen had a great year. Saquon Barkley rushed for 2,000 yards. Look at the Eagles' offense now. He's clearly a very large portion of that offense. Why didn't he win it? Like, just running backs don't get any love for these awards.
Yeah,
what's it going to take for a running back to win one of those awards? I don't know, 30 touchdowns in college? Like, I don't know.
At this point, I don't know.
I see 2,500 yards and like 25 touchdowns. I don't know.
Pat said, all right, now we're getting insane. I'm trying to defend Notre Dame, which is something I very rarely do.
I mean, what? So what? Maybe he's just saying because me earlier too. Maybe
Yeah.
it's an old chat.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just I thought Love was the best player in college football this year.
Yep.
And that's what the Heisman is.
I agree.
And they also miss the Heisman pretty much every year, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Like
Last year, who won it over Genty?
Travis Hunter.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great. He played two positions.
Snap count, baby.
Yeah, and he had an insane snap count. That's great. But there was obviously no better player in college football last year than Ashton Genty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Colorado didn't make the playoff, did they?
Last I checked, they did not.
No. I don't know. It makes no sense how they just find different ways to screw running backs left and right.
All right, we got to take another timeout, come back, wrap things up here on Outside the Box Score.
It's the Warehouse Winter Clearance Event, only at the big used car and truck warehouse at
I mean, for days. Even last night as Alabama was losing 17-0, and I'm going, wow. And this team got in over Notre Dame. That is unreal. And he's going, I know, man, they suck. They, of course, come back to win the game. And I'm like, man, I still got you. But
Michigan lost their top coaching choice.
DeBoer?
Dillingham.
Oh, right, from ASU. I think the Alabama coach.
He signed a 5-year extension with ASU.
I saw that. I think Kevin DeBoer, right? That's his name in Alabama.
Kalen DeBoer.
Kalen. I think he's might hop ship. Especially if he lost last night.
If he lost last night, yes. With the win last night, I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll see how far they go because now they get Indiana, right? That's the matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I don't know. I think he's just a guy who I think there was like some connections there. I've been listening to people talking about it that he could be making the move. And it makes kind of sense to me. So
yeah, I mean, we sort of talked about it the other night. What a shit show at Michigan.
yeah, I mean, it's not uncommon. Speaking honestly, it's not uncommon for guys like that to have affairs, right? That's not the crazy part.
Yeah,
having an affair with a staffer, okay, that levels it up. Having an affair with a staffer, knocking her up, and threatening to murder her and your unborn child. That's where it takes it to the next level. That's where it really goes.
Cheating isn't a felony.
No, you can be a bad guy. They can think you're whatever. Should you lose your job for cheating? No. In my mind, no. I don't think so.
Fair.
I mean, even like that CEO. Remember when that was a big thing, the CEO and the girl? I'm like, so what? He's banging someone?
She spoke out recently. See
I saw that. Yeah, dumb bitch. I mean, what are we talking about? You cheat. I'm sorry. Cheating's it's a bad thing. You shouldn't cheat. Should you lose your job? I mean, maybe it's you're saying that it says so much about your character that you don't want that person to get over yourself. People cheat.
The guy and his wife are still married.
Yeah, of course they are.
Her and her husband got divorced, but the guy is still married.
Well, they were getting divorced anyway, she said. That's why she's a homewrecker.
And we're back outside the box score with me, Mark Rowlands, your home for local sports in Syracuse right here on the Score 1260. Sorry, Josh was just cracking me up during the break. Absolutely killing me. Just saw Michigan lost their potential new coach. Kenny Dillingham signed a 5-year extension with Arizona State. Something that I wanted to bring up.
Okay, try me.
I know we talked about wrestling earlier. We're going to a different combat sport.
Oh God,
boxing.
I'll make this quick because I got a different question I want to ask you too before we leave.
Yeah,
but this is like I watched it last night.
I didn't watch. I saw the knockout.
The knockout. The main point of this, I think, all props to Mario Ranalli, the commentator, the play-by-play guy. He used to do WWE, does it for a lot of these things. He's like, it was like he was back in the WWE. He's storytelling this to try and make this compelling because ultimately it sucks. And say what you want. Maybe it's that boxing sucks in general. A lot of people think this is Jake Paul saving boxing because, I mean, I don't know about you. I watched that last night, at least the main event. I haven't watched a Showtime boxing event in years since McGregor.
So I am a boxing fan. I've come on the show and talked about boxing many times.
Sure.
I've gone to the Boxing Hall of Fame induction ceremony a couple of times. Like, I am a boxing fan.
Yeah.
I do think overall this is good for boxing because it gets people talking about boxing.
True.
And I think that's a good thing.
Any publicity is good publicity.
I just recently, well, yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Like, I just recently rewatched the my favorite fight of all time, Irish Mickey Ward versus Arturo Gatti, their first fight.
Mm.
I think it's up there with the Thrill in Manila. I think it's up there with any Tyson fight as one of the 5 to 10 best fights ever.
Sure.
And I recently rewatched it, and it's still incredible. But last night,
Yeah.
did anyone think that Jake Paul was going to hang with Anthony Joshua?
He kind of did.
Like-
They went to the 6th round out of 8.
Yeah, I know, but like, and Jake Paul, I give him credit. He is a better boxer than he, I think, most of the time gets credit for.
Yeah.
He technically is a pretty good boxer.
But also I heard like this ring was a 22-foot ring, so it's bigger.
Yeah,
Like,
it
he
was a
just
big
running
ring.
around.
Yeah.
He started I swear to God in the 2nd round he made a single leg. He tried to take him down. He truly did run
he
it.
really?
Yeah, he just kept doing this thing where he like dropped to a knee and
Mhm.
like basically just get him to get off him, like not even clinching, which is the most annoying thing in boxing that I find too,
Yeah.
where you just get close and clinch, get close and clinch. But hey, he just kept dropping to a knee. It was really sad to see. Like Anthony Joshua, and Austin said it too. He's like, Anthony Joshua was a former heavyweight champion, multiple time, hasn't fought in 13 months.
Incredible boxer. During
Who
his
is
career.
watching an Anthony Joshua fight if not for Jake Paul? Because he's not going to fight a championship fight right now. He's kind of out. He's on the outskirts.
And that's the thing is, I was at a Christmas party last
Yeah.
night, so I couldn't watch the fight. But like Joshua, to me, as a boxing fan,
Yeah.
is a
Is a
draw.
guy. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If Anthony Joshua could have been fighting Mike Tyson last night, or whoever, and I would have been like, "Oh, Joshua's fighting tonight. I want to watch that," because he was that good of a boxer. But
3-minute first round. How many punches did he throw? Joshua on Paul.
probably, let's say 30,
6. How many did he connect with?
3.
1.
Are
It
you
was just
kidding me?
bad. It was bad. It was a bad product. It literally, I mean, and people are like, well, he knocked him out, so it's not like it's fake. No, it's fake. I don't care what you want to say. People take lines on this. DK boosts finishing him in the first 2 rounds.
I refuse to bet on.
Yeah. It's all a farce, dude.
Yeah.
Like you watch the first couple rounds, and Joshua is not trying. He's a 6'8" heavyweight champion fighting Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And then it gets in the conversation of like, well, if Khabib did this with a guy like that, he'd kill him. And I'm like, no, he wouldn't. He just wouldn't, because this is the fanfare.
Yeah.
This is the thing. When Sean Strickland goes on with a YouTube streamer for 25,000 people,
Yeah.
he kills that guy. And
Yeah.
he did. That was a big thing.
Mhm.
If he did it in front of Netflix for $1 billion, it goes 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing.
Mhm.
So that was a whole thing. Real quickly before we go off, Mark,
Yes.
if I could,
Yeah, of course.
gun to your head.
Yep.
Christmas time, you get 3 movies to watch. What movies do you need to watch every Christmas season before it's over?
Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
I say Home Alone. You disagree.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch even Home Alone 3 in the top 3.
Yeah. It's a Wonderful. Actually, no. Take Home Alone out.
Okay, scrap that.
Christmas Vacation.
Yes, that's on mine.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it up there. New one, The Holdovers.
Holdovers is fantastic. It's a must watch.
I think those are the 3. I think they're the 3 best Christmas movies. Miracle on 34th Street, Jim said in the chat, which is
Okay.
great as well.
For me, it's Christmas Vacation.
Yep.
8 Crazy Nights.
I knew you were
At
gonna-
Sandler. I mean,
yeah.
it's not even a Christmas movie, but yeah, that one. And then it's really a toss up between a couple where like I think Elf is like in the zeitgeist is like a kind of must watch for me, but I don't know if I would actually go through it. Elf or I don't know, man. I really like Four Christmases. I like
All
Four
right.
Christmases a lot. A new one, by the way, if you haven't watched it, Fred Claus.
Oh, with Vince Vaughn.
Another Vince Vaughn joint, but it gets you. Giamatti as well.
All right, we'll see you next week. Peace.
Listen on radio, smart speakers, and our free mobile app, WSKO Syracuse. A Cumulus media station, the voice of the Central New York sports fan. The Score, 1260.